then I'll finish the chemo. A bad reaction is better than letting the cancer spread.
No, Em, what I said was, the kind of chemo you're taking now is breaking down your immune system.
Did you know about this, Dad?
You told her?
Yeah.
We just found out. I know this is a terrible setback, but there are plenty...
No, please, don't start talking about the alternatives, okay? Don't tell me that there's still hope and that everything's gonna be okay, all right?
Of course there's hope, okay? This kind of treatment doesn't work for you, so we'll find another one, right?
Absolutely.
Find another
There
one.
are all kinds of options,
I
Emily.
can't think about this right now.
Emily, please.
Okay, then let's go out. Let's go have our date.
No, I need to be alone. I'm sorry, Xander.
Em, wait, come on.
Okay, no, I need to breathe while I still can.
Okay. What do I do? Do I go after her and force her to let me hold her, or do I let her be alone? How am I going to get her through this?
Thanks for coming. Look, I know this isn't fair, and you're supposed to be off the hook, but I didn't know what else to do. I can't think straight.
Tell me what happened, honey. Tell me.
The chemotherapy is killing me. It's breaking down my immune system, so they're taking me off, which means the cancer's gonna kill me instead.
Does Xander know yet?
Yeah, my mom told us together. We were on our way out the door to go on a date. I was so happy to be back with Xander. I finally let myself forget about being sick for 5 minutes. But that's how cancer works. Just when you think you might actually survive, they hit you with yet another unforeseen complication. Just another way to tell you that they're very sorry and they're gonna do all they can, but you're not gonna make it. I can't believe that I'm actually this upset about stopping chemo. I must be demented.
There has to be another plan.
If there is, I didn't stick around long enough to hear it. I don't want to hope. Please don't ask me to.
Oh, I won't, baby. I won't.
Oh, Nicholas. I don't want to let myself believe. I did that. And look at what happened.
Okay. It's okay.
I told Xander the truth, and now he's done exactly what I didn't want. Nicholas, he's promised to stay by me. He's promised to fight the cancer with me. He's gonna have to watch me die. Nicholas, I can't stand that. I should have stayed here with you. I should have left things the way they were.
You are here with me. You are here with me, and I'm with you always. Okay? You can be as scared and as angry and as hopeless as you want. Okay, I'm not going anywhere.
Okay. Okay. Tired, being scared all the time. I want to be braver, to handle things better. I'm making things harder on everyone, especially Xander.
Emily, you have to stop trying to hold everyone's hand to help them through your cancer. All any of us want is to help you take care of yourself.
I don't know how. I've tried following the doctor's orders. I've tried believing in the support group. I've tried trusting in true love. When is it enough? And what is that magic, right thing I can do? Not to make the cancer go away, but just to make it more bearable. Make me brave enough to fight it.
How can you not know how brave you are when I see it all the time? Huh? The way you get yourself to the treatments, even though you know how sick they'll make you, the way you joke when you feel like throwing up, the way you made Xander, the way you told him the truth, no matter how scared you were about it.
It took me long enough.
It doesn't matter. The point is that you did it. You've been fighting this cancer all along, and the best degree you could on that day. You're human. No one's asking you to be perfect. They're just asking you not to give up.
asking a lot.
I'm asking you today not to give up. We'll worry about tomorrow when it gets here. I want you to promise me. I want you to promise me today, right now, that you'll keep going.
I can promise you that much. As long as I have you to help me.
You have me. You have me.
Should probably get back home. You're gonna be worried about me.
Okay. I'll drive you.
Yeah.
You get Emily home okay?
Yeah. I just dropped her off if you want to go to her.
I was down here before. I figured Emily would head straight for you, and she did. I watched you two together. I listened to how you helped her. And I wished with all my heart that I could help her too. And then I realized that I can by getting out of the way.
She loves you.
But she needs you. For some reason, Nicholas, you're the only person that can help her through this cancer. And that's all that matters. So, I'm gonna step aside. I want you to be with Emily.
Discontinuing this form of chemo doesn't mean that the cancer is going to keep growing, you know.
There are alternative treatments that'll probably be better for your immune system.
Any chance the alternative won't make my hair fall out? Or even better, won't make me want to throw up all the time?
Look, we'll talk it all over with Dr. Nugent, all right?
Yeah. But the important thing is you don't give up hope.
Yeah, I'm not giving up. Not today.
Thing Emily needs right now is for you to break up with her.
I'm just trying to help. Dude, man, I want to be the one that Emily comes to when she hears bad news. I don't want to be the one that she runs from, but that's about me. That's selfish. That's about my love. It's about my need for her. This is about Emily.
I know. That's what I'm saying, Xander. You can't.
Look, Nicholas, this isn't a popularity contest, man. This is Emily's life, okay? She needs you right now. So please, go back and finish what you started. Go help her get through this cancer.
How can you be so blind? Huh? How can you not realize that the only thing keeping her going right now is her love for you?
Hi. Hi.
Hi.
My parents must really be getting desperate.
Well, because I knocked on the door? I don't see the connection.
Oh, come on, Lucky. They obviously asked you to come over here and give me a pep talk.
I swear I haven't seen Monica or Alan. I'm embarrassed, but my motives for coming over here are completely selfish.
Really? Have a seat. I like the sound of that. Everyone's so noble and good-hearted around me these days, I'm about to break out in a serious rash. So, what's your self-serving reason for visiting me today?
I've been following up on Summer's death. The police, they're not interested. They're completely convinced that my dad is guilty, and they don't want to hear anything different. But I know my dad is innocent. I've been just trying to figure out if the killer meant to push Summer.
Mm-hmm.
Or if maybe they're really after you.
Stefan knows better than anybody how easy it is to arrange a fatal accident at Windermere.
Lucky, I understand that you don't believe that Luke murdered Summer, but that doesn't mean that Stefan messed up a murder attempt on me. It was foggy that night. The grounds were split.
Okay, Emily, why don't you want to believe that Stefan could do it?
I mean, for one thing, Nikolas loves his uncle. It would wreck him to think that Stefan had anything to do with Summer's death. Lucky, you need to be sure, okay? Before you take your suspicions to Nikolas, because it's really gonna hurt him.
Your engagement with Nikolas was fake, right? An act to hide the cancer from Xander?
What does that have to do with anything?
Because for two people who aren't in love, you and Nikolas seem to be looking out for each other. Like you two know what each other feels. Like you're connected.
Emily loves you, Xander. So, of course, her first impulse is going to be to protect you, just like her first impulse is always to ask me for help, because I'm her friend. She doesn't have to worry about breaking my heart.
You enjoy playing her savior? Is that it? Because there's a wall that's come between Emily and me, and I don't know why.
Are you asking me to help Emily, or are you telling me to stay away from her? Which is it? Make up your mind.
Nikolas, if you want to help me, if you really want to help me, then tell me how to break down this wall that's come between us. Explain to me what it is that you do that I don't, that helps her get past this pain.
Okay. Well, where would you and Emily be right now if she didn't have cancer?
On the road. On a bus to Mexico.
Well, you can't take Emily away from the cancer, right? But you don't have to remind her of it every minute either. What did you used to do to make her laugh? What made her crazy about you in the first place? However you treated her then, treat her the same way now. Remind her that she's more than just a girl with cancer. Let her be the girl you love.
The part of Lydia Karanen will be played by J. Robin Miller.
Take your hands off me.
You kissed me.
Oh, please. Do I need to get a restraining order? Nikolas, thank God. Will you tell your brother to stop harassing me?
What? Is that what he was doing?
Lucky has absolutely no shame. It makes no difference whatsoever to him that you're marrying me.
Who says we still are? Either we have a faithful marriage or we don't have one at all. If you don't stop throwing yourself at my brother, this wedding is off.
You think I was over here kissing myself? What about Lucky?
It's you I don't trust.
Then you're either totally unfeeling or completely naive, because your beloved brother has been pursuing me relentlessly.
Well, you got your hands full with that one.
Why do you go out of your way to antagonize her?
Well, I'm just trying to prove that she's a schemer. Lydia is working her own agenda.
But you're attracted to her.
Well, I guess she just taps into my self-destructive side. Like being fascinated with dynamite. Or maybe it's just my noble streak coming through. After all, you know what? If I take Lydia out of the picture, you'll be free to be with Emily.
Emily is with Xander. They love each other.
And so you and Lydia get to love your money.
No, it's not just about the money.
Oh,
Lucky.
sure it is. Come on. Including what happened this summer.
What? I don't follow you.
It doesn't make sense. Her death does not make sense. What if Emily was the intended victim? What if nobody at that party knew your engagement was a lie? So if Emily is out of the picture, you were available to marry Lydia and get your money.
That's a lot of speculation.
What all leads back to one person. Your loving uncle, Stefan. What if Stefan arranged for Emily to get pushed off that cliff, but Summer got pushed instead? Nikolas, it was dark and foggy that night, and Summer and Emily were wearing similar coats.
I know, Alexis has the same theory.
Which I thought we put to rest. Emily is a sweet young woman and a threat to no one.
Well, except for you. I mean, she was engaged to Nikolas.
The idea of killing someone to break off an engagement seems a touch extreme, doesn't it?
Oh, only when millions are at stake. Oh, I'm sorry, was it billions?
I never had any doubt that Nikolas would choose family over personal interests.
Sure you didn't, because Nikolas doesn't love Lydia.
He's marrying her.
Which is what you wanted. No matter what the cost, even Emily's life.
I'm confused. I thought your theory was that I killed Summer so that I could frame your father for murder.
Well, I wouldn't put it past you, but I don't believe Summer was the target. Although framing my dad was a convenient smokescreen after the murder.
Nikolas, please tell me you're not taking any of this seriously.
Lucky's had his share of losses recently. His mother, his father, Summer, so...
That excuses his behavior?
I just don't want to sit in judgment of him.
Nikolas is far more generous than I am, or will be, if you continue to pursue these groundless accusations.
I hope I'm wrong about this for your sake, but you know what, I don't think so.
Please tell me you didn't say anything about this to Emily.
It's too late.
Lucky, she's fighting breast cancer right now. The last thing she needs to hear is that my uncle wanted her dead on top of it.
You know what's interesting? You're worried about Emily, and Emily was worried about how you'd feel if it turned out that Stefan was guilty.
How sure are you that Summer was the accidental victim of my uncle's plan to kill Emily?
I know it. It's the only reasonable explanation that makes any sense.
Then do what you have to do, and I'll help you resolve it no matter what you find.
Elizabeth, hi. I'm here to visit you. My parents said that you weren't going to be released until tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, well, I couldn't stand that hospital room for one more second.
Oh, I don't blame you. Do you need a ride someplace, or?
Graham left me her car. I just have to figure out where to go.
Okay, well, at least this way you won't have to worry about running into Rick, huh?
Yeah, he's gone. For all I know, I'm already a widow.
Who he was before. I knew who he was after he lied to Carly, after he kidnapped Courtney. But he promised me. He was finishing doing this whole revenge thing against Sonny. He promised he would never lie to me again.
Elizabeth, the guy's a pathological liar. He doesn't know how not to lie.
But I believed him. So what does that say about me?
You did what you were supposed to do, okay? You followed your heart. Don't blame yourself because Rick betrayed your trust. He's the one who's wrong here, not you. Somewhere along the line, my feelings for Nikolas have changed. It's more than just gratitude. I mean, I still love Xander, but I can't get Nikolas out of my mind.
Hi.
Hey.
Looks like you're feeling better.
Yeah, I guess. I'm on my way home.
Well, if you ever need anything, just call me.
Besides therapy, I'm fine, thanks.
I thought I would come by and take you home, surprise you. I guess you're meeting in a little bit early?
Yeah.
How's everything going?
Oh, it's good. The group's wonderful.
Good. I'm glad it's helping.
Yeah.
So listen, I got this meeting to go to, so.
Okay, yeah, we don't want to hold you up.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, well, I need to eat something. Elizabeth, you want to come with us?
Oh, no thanks, guys. I'm not in the mood.
Elizabeth, I thought you were going to the first floor.
Yeah, I need to ask Nikolas something first, so you guys go ahead.
Okay.
I'll call you later.
All right, bye.
Ask me what?
You're in love with Emily, aren't you?
Yeah, I've always loved Emily. I was her first crush. Remember? You remember? I'm her friend. We've been through a lot, and she's in for the fight of her life.
Yeah, I'm not talking about friendship or concern or anything else you want to call it. You look at Emily like she's your entire...
What? What is this? Where is this coming from, Liz? I mean, Emily's with Xander. I would never do anything to mess that up.
Who are you trying to convince? Me or you?
Alexis, I'm ready to move on that matter we discussed concerning Nikolas.
Here's a hint. It rhymes with Lydia.
Are you following me?
Looking for you. There's a difference. I didn't realize you were leaving the island today.
Yeah, I do that sometimes.
Oh, I wish you'd said something. I had a whole day planned.
Some of us actually work, Lydia, or try to.
Well, you have a wedding coming up that will bring you so much money, you'll never have to work again.
That may be your idea of a good time, but it's not mine.
Oh, stop being so grumpy and come with me today. We can meet with the wedding coordinator, visit some churches, have a late lunch. Okay. Better yet, we'll skip lunch altogether. And we can go back to Windermere and pick up where we left off. I happen to remember the exact place.
That's not a good idea.
You're right. Secret passageways, well-meaning uncles, nosy servants. Plan B. We'll take a long drive in the country and we'll find a cozy private spot.
No, Lydia, how many different ways do I have to say it? I don't want to.
What on earth is wrong with you? Last night, you were so hot for me, we didn't even make it out of the study. And you want me
You know what the problem is, Lydia? You. You're not Emily. I had sex with you because I couldn't make love to her. Is that clear enough for you?
Why are you being so cruel?
I'm just being honest. Okay, I'm sorry if it hurts your feelings, but you need to know where I stand with this. I may be marrying you, but Emily has my heart. Always will.
And enter Ophelia.
I'm not proud of that.
Well, take comfort in the fact that it was necessary. You've given me everything I need to ensure that Nikolas won't ruin this family with an impetuous heart.
God forbid. I hate doing this behind his back.
Your objection is duly noted.
Have you noticed that the blood in your veins has turned to ice?
Well, someone around here has to be ruled by pragmatism.
It's absolutely seamless. Unbelievable. You can now manipulate Nikolas without any effort showing at all.
I'm making a choice that he would eventually make for himself. There's no time to allow him to process his way to the same conclusion.
What if you're wrong? What if, left to his own devices, Nikolas would choose happiness over his almighty family?
Well, we'll never know, will we?
I know you love him, so why are you forcing him to break his own heart?
Of all people, I shouldn't have to remind you that when it comes to family, desperate times call for desperate measures. Isn't that why you've been impersonating a butler? Why you ask for my help in regaining custody of your daughter?
That doesn't mean that I approve of any of this. And by the way, I do not want a repeat of what happened to Summer done in the name of my daughter.
If you don't have the stomach for the way I get results, don't come to me for help. Now, I promise you will have Christina, but I need the freedom to act. I don't want any breastbeating or 11th hour regrets from you. If you can't promise me that you're committed 100%, I need to know now.
Emily.
Let her go,
You
Nikolas.
stay out of this.
Will you just think it through? You catch up with Emily, and then what? You bend to one knee and ask her to marry you? Are you prepared to pay the consequences? I mean that literally, Nikolas. Billions of dollars gone. I'm broke, your family's ruined. But hey, by all means, if it makes you feel better, go bare your soul. But be prepared to have your heart stomped.
Emily, what's wrong?
No, I can't believe it.
What happened?
I just heard Nikolas tell his fiancée that he has feelings for me.
Nikolas has always loved you.
Yeah, as a friend or as a little sister, but this was different, Gia.
Well, what about you? Do you have feelings for Nikolas?
I love Xander.
That's not what I asked. What do you feel for Nikolas?
Too much.
Hey, what do you know about Burberry Street?
It's on the west side. Why?
Well, there's an apartment in here that looks pretty good. The rent's even doable.
You're moving? I thought you liked it at Jake's.
Yeah, but it's not really Emily's style.
Emily?
Crazy girl agreed to move in with me.
She did?
Yeah.
When?
This morning. We're meeting here, and we're gonna take a look at some places today.
Emily's gone.
Maybe she's gone. She was here?
I shouldn't have said anything. Surprise. I've got a big mouth.
Gia, something obviously happened. Tell me what.
Ask Emily, okay?
No, Gia, I'm asking you.
Xander, look, this should be between you and your girlfriend. I really don't want to be in the middle, okay?
Gia, please, as a friend, okay? Tell me what you know.
Who is it?
It's me.
You heard what I said to Lydia.
I have your heart. Was it true?
I was wrong. This isn't going to work after all.
Of course it will.
I have been humiliated enough, thank you. I have no desire to be left standing at the altar like some bad cliche.
That won't happen.
You can't predict what Nikolas will do. I don't even think he can. Nikolas is head over heels for that tiresome, boring girl. His feelings run so deep. He slept with me just to vent them.
Don't worry. Nikolas has a tender streak. He gets it from his mother. Fortunately, Laura didn't raise him. You see, Nikolas has been steeped in Cassadine tradition. He understands family and honor. And once you're married, that foundation will overrule any crush he has on Emily.
You'd better be right. I'm betting my whole life on this.
Well, the only thing that's changed is the timeline. We can't wait until November. You and Nikolas must be married as soon as possible. Here's how.
I'm really sorry, Em. I didn't think there was any way you'd overhear what I said to Lydia.
Yeah. Why'd you say it?
Oh, because she was getting on my nerves. You know, and I wanted my space. I wanted her away from me. You know, it could have been anyone's name, you know, just fill in the blank. It happened to be yours.
Yeah, I don't believe you.
Emily, you love Xander. Hey, you're finally back together. You need to protect that.
No, Nikolas, that's why we're in this situation, because I was trying to protect Xander. Now I just want the truth.
Okay. And I think you already know.
I never should have promised Emily I'd stay beside you when she was off doing her far, far better thing with Nikolas. What did it get me anyway?
Gia, I realize that, okay? But please tell me what happened.
Okay. You're not gonna like it.
Yeah, I get that.
Emily heard Nikolas tell that Lydia person that he has feelings for her.
What was her reaction?
From what I could tell, she was surprised.
Well, did you talk to her?
A little.
What did you read? I mean, what did she say? Did she say anything?
I think Emily might have feelings for Nikolas, too.